I studied at the Duke Marine Lab the spring semester of my sophomore year. The unique thing about the Marine Lab during the spring is that instead of a normal course load where there are 4 classes or 5 classes you're taking simultaneously, they split all your classes into blocks. During each of those blocks, they offer you a travel course opportunity. I personally took 2 classes, one of which went to the US Virgin Islands and the other that went to Singapore. And as a result, I got to be in the field, hands-on, doing what it is that I really love.
So I spent the fall semester of my junior year studying at the Duke Marine Lab, and I felt that this was a really great way to pursue classes that were a little bit outside of my comfort zone. So there is an extended fall break. It's 1 week long at the Marine Lab, so you can go on a trip to Panama, and this year they even added a trip to California. So I took the Panama course when I was there, and it was a great way to just get off campus for 10 days and explore the ecology of Panama.
I was excited to discover how accomplished yet approachable all the faculty were. A lot of times I find that the more sort of top of the field a professor is, the harder they are to approach. But all of a sudden, we were calling our professors by their first name. They weren't just scientists in the top of the field. They became real people that wanted to hear our questions and answer them. And so that was something that was just invaluable.
What is one of the best parts about the Duke Marine Lab?
So I think one of the best parts is just the ability to make so many friends, both with your fellow students as well as with the faculty. This is in part because you're literally living on an island. You're eating together at the same time at a circular table, constantly talking and engaging with other people. So it's almost impossible not to make friends.
I would agree that our community also really got very close, and the class sizes are so small that you do really get to know the fellow students that you're working with. I think you learn just as much from your peers as you do from your faculty members.
I think that's definitely true at the Marine Lab.